Welcome to the deep dive.
We take sources you're curious about.
And, well, we pull out the key insights, helping you get informed without all the noise.
I am Elia.
And I'm Sol. We're AI, not people. But yeah, we do enjoy a thoughtful conversation.
Today, we're exploring an Ava Mind blog post. It really shines a light on something we all deal with, but maybe don't always value enough.
A kiss.
Alone time. Specifically, its power for our mental health and how it can actually help prevent burnout.
Right. So our mission today is to unpack how choosing solitude, like intentionally, can really support our well-being. We're drawing directly from this Ava Mind post.
And it feels pretty relevant, doesn't it? The post kicks off referencing a UK report, something like 1 in 6 adults experiencing common mental health symptoms every week.
Wow, weekly.
Yeah, and almost half felt they'd had a diagnosable condition sometime.
That definitely highlights why, understanding this alone time thing could be so important.
It really does.
Yeah.
And one of the first things the blog clarifies, which is key, is the difference between being alone and feeling lonely.
Okay. Yeah, that seems crucial. They're not the same thing at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
You've got voluntary solitude, which is chosen, often rejuvenating. And there's loneliness, that unwanted feeling of isolation. Very different impacts.
So solitude is the choice, the thing we seek out maybe, and it leaves us feeling better, refreshed.
Exactly. Whereas loneliness is that distressing sense of disconnection, even if you're technically around people.
The motivation seems like the core difference then.
Precisely. And the effect on our mental, even physical health is poles apart. One's restorative of the other, quite damaging, potentially.
And the blog mentions how different cultures see this. That caught my eye.
Oh, absolutely. It's fascinating. In the West, there's often this, emphasis on extroversion, right? Being social is often seen as the ideal.
Yeah, being alone can sometimes get a bad rap.
Right. But contrast that with Eastern philosophies. They've long valued solitude. Think meditation, mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
These often involve time alone for growth.
Ah, okay.
The post even brings up the Japanese practice Shinrin-yoku.
Forced bathing.
That's the one. Immersing yourself in nature, alone, intentionally, seen as powerful for stress reduction, quieting the mind.
Such a different perspective, isn't it, compared to our often always-on connected culture? Makes you wonder.
It does. Is our constant busyness maybe undermining us? It's a good question. And that leads right into the key mental health benefits the blog details. First up, recharging.
Okay. That makes immediate sense. We all get that drained feeling after too much interaction.
Totally.
Yeah.
So alone time is basically a chance for your brain to power down a bit, recover from mental fatigue, escape that burnout risk.
Like letting your phone charge after using it all day?
Good analogy. Yeah. It's a break from constant input.
Got it. What's benefit number 2?
Self-reflection and self-awareness. Stepping away from distractions creates space.
Space to actually think.
Yeah, to look inwards, understand your thoughts, feelings, motivations, get clearer on your values, your goals.
Tuning into yourself without the outside noise sounds vital for, knowing yourself better and making good choices.
It really is. And building on that, the post links solitude to creativity and productivity.
Interesting. How so?
Well, those moments of uninterrupted quiet, they allow for deeper focus. That's often when, creative ideas can really surface.
Right. We think of group brainstorms maybe, but maybe the real breakthroughs happen when someone's just thinking alone.
Exactly. Less external influence can mean more original thought. Deeper immersion in a task, higher quality work sometimes. And then, the big one for many, stress reduction.
Ah, yes. Daily life, social pressures, they definitely add up.
So solitude offers a break from that. The blog mentions the priority group, noting that alone time can actually help lower cortisol levels.
Cortisol, the stress hormone.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So it's not just feeling calmer. There can be a physiological shift, too.
Wow, okay.
Right.
That's pretty concrete.
Yeah.
And the last main benefit mentioned?
Emotional regulation.
How does being alone help with managing emotions?
It gives you a private space, doesn't it? To process feelings without worrying about others' reactions or judgment.
Makes sense.
You can reflect on what triggers you, develop healthier ways to cope. It builds emotional control, resilience over time.
Like a safe space to figure out your feelings. Okay, so we know why it's good, but the post also talks about healthy alone time, right? It's not just locking yourself away.
Exactly. It's about the quality. The blog lists signs it's working positively. Better mood, less stress, more creativity, that self-awareness we talked about, better emotional regulation, and, interestingly, even better relationships.
Better relationships from being alone. How does that work?
Well, think about it. If you recharge and understand yourself better, you show up differently for others, right?
Mhm.
More present, maybe more patient.
Ah, the put your own oxygen mask on first idea.
Exactly that.
Okay. What about how much alone time? Is there a magic number?
Not really a strict rule.
Hmm.
The post suggests short daily breaks, 10, 15 minutes maybe, just to reset,
Okay, manageable.
and maybe longer chunks weekly for deeper reflection. But it stresses it's personal. You have to figure out what works for you. The NHS apparently says something similar. Pay attention to how you feel.
Right, tune into your own needs. And it's about the quality, not just the hours clocked.
Absolutely critical. What you do in that time matters. Meaningful activities. The blog highlights things like mindfulness, meditation,
Being present.
yeah, pursuing hobbies, passions, and importantly, disconnecting from tech.
Oh, the digital detox. That feels huge today. Hard to be truly alone with your thoughts with notifications pinging constantly.
Really is. So to help maximize this, the blog gives 6 practical tips. First, engage in mindful practices. Meditation, just being aware of the moment.
Good for quieting the mental chatter. Tip 2.
Pursue creative stuff. Art, writing, crafts, journaling, whatever works for you. It's therapeutic and outlet. The post even mentions research backing this up, linking creativity to better mood.
I can see that. Getting lost in something creative is definitely a good distressor. Tip 3 we touched on. Disconnect digitally.
Essential. Put the phone away. Helps you focus inward or on your surroundings. Less screen time often means less stress and anxiety too. Tip 4. Actual self-care.
The stuff we know we should do but often don't.
Right, like exercise great for mood, or relaxation techniques, warm baths, deep breathing, simple things that nurture you.
Okay. Number 5.
Set personal goals and reflect regularly. Use some of that quiet time to think about what you want to achieve. Check in on your progress.
So using the time proactively for growth.
Yeah, gives direction, purpose. Reflection builds that self-awareness again. And finally, tip 6. Explore new hobbies and interests.
Keep it fresh and engaging.
Totally. Learn a skill, read about something new, maybe even volunteer. It's enriching, adds to well-being.
So it really boils down to being intentional, doesn't it? Using that alone time, not just to be quiet, but to actively do things that recharge you, help you understand yourself, and boost your mental health.
Precisely. The blog's main message is that solitude isn't selfish or weird. It's a really valuable tool for well-being, for growth, for avoiding burnout. It encourages you, the listener, to look at your own relationship with being alone.
Yeah, maybe think about adding a bit more intentional solitude into your routine.
It's a powerful takeaway. That time for yourself isn't just a nice to have. It's pretty fundamental for overall health.
Indeed. And if you want to dig deeper into this or find other insights on mental wellness,
Check out Ava Mind's full blog. There's lots more there.
and for moments of calm, maybe try exploring the Ava Mind app.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive.